that is something that's sad about the large streamers that have like 10,000. You can't. It's hard to interact.
It is.
And that's one of the
impossible,
things
really, just about.
That's one of the things I appreciate about Game Theory is their live stream. They actually try as hard as they can to interact. But I'm just grateful that we can interact.
It does. It makes it fun. It makes it so much more fun.
Yeah, and Snailman did come out beekeepers. Peacekeepers. Peacekeepers is what I meant to say. And there's a reason why we love this world, and we'll show you in just a minute.
Welcome to Peacekeepers, Spyro.
I love the spotted
Look
dragons.
how our treasure has been
They're
turned
cool.
against us and stolen. We cover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Each and every world has its different objectives, but we're just like, we're 100%ing everything.
Oh, yeah,
so
you gotta 100%.
It makes no difference. All right. This one's not going to show me, so...
You gotta get out
You gotta
into
get
the...
them out into their
Yeah.
tents is what you gotta do.
Okay, so...
I just love the colors of these places. Like, they could have easily made this lava, and instead it's this purple
I
stuff.
love it.
And the color is just great. I will probably talk about the colors now and then, and I apologize. I love art.
That is statics, yeah, I agree. So you can control the cannons here.
Yes, you can. Get over here. Thank you. Alright, let's get these guys running to their tents.
ISO. But we do own the game.
Yes, we do own the game.
Okay, so now they've hidden in their tents.
I would probably go with the gray switch. The gray
I like the gray. So they've hidden in their tents, they're scared, and now you burn down the tent, and this is what happens.
And then you can flame them right there. Make them toast.
Do it!
Such disrespect.
This is
to
a children's
dragon.
game, people. This is a children's game! Ah.
I know which one you probably want to do.
I do want to do that one. I love that
I
one.
will leave that one for you.
Yay!
What is it, Icy Peaks or something
Uh-huh.
like that?
I like
Yeah.
Icy Peaks.
I will leave that one for you.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Cliff
Clifftown?
Why not? I will do Clifftown.
Okay.
Yeah, but people weren't so sensitive back then.
True, good times.
It's true.
Oh, these guys. I remember these guys.
Yep. Nothing over here. Oh, I missed you. There we go.
I don't know, Naru. It just, I guess it just takes some people... It takes people a while to get noticed. Especially if you're streaming.
It does.
But-
you can get over here.
But I am making more of an effort starting with this stream here. What you letting her smack you around for?
I let her snack me around.
Oh, I forgot about that noise. Hoi! Oh! I am making an effort, starting with this stream, to appeal to more general YouTubers. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be breaking each stream into 2 episodes, and I'm going to be editing them down to 30 to 45-minute episodes, so that a lot of the repetition will cut out, and just shake off the burn stuff there.
I love it.
So that way, if you want to just watch the highlights of the stream or just the storytelling parts, you can, and you don't get the whole. You don't have to watch it all in one 2-hour setting. So that's something I'm gonna be doing.
It works very well.
Yeah. And I will make the entire full unedited stream available as well. Bum, bum, bum.
Halver. I love the names.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
You don't.
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal, but charging with your horns, that should do
That'll
the
do
trick.
the trick.
18. True fans of. I'm not a huge Eminem fan. I'm just not a huge rap fan at all. Never was.
I gotta agree there. Never big into rap either.
I like many genres of music, rap, and well, I'll just say rap isn't one of them. When it comes to metal, there are a few songs where if I'm in the mood, I can enjoy them. But a lot of your heavy metal, I'm just not.
It's just one of those
huge fan
things
of.
where we don't hate on it, but it's really not our thing.
Exactly.
And we have very similar tastes in music, so...
You missed an extra life there.
Did I?
Yeah. It's in the archway there.
That would make sense.
See, I'm not mean and make you go, oh, where is it? Where is it?
I'm giving you a challenge. I mean, would it be interesting just to have me point out everything to you? I don't think so.
I'm not, actually. We're on a, it's emulated. I wish it was on the PS1, and in fact,
But we originally owned it on the PS1.
Yeah,
So.
and my goal is to get myself to where I've got the equipment to stream off the original hardware, and I won't have to resort to this. So
Your controls being funky. No, don't walk over there.
I don't know why you
he's
have
possessed.
problems.
Yeah, he's doing that on his own. I'm not doing this. He is.
Well, it's stuck. You just gotta. There.
There we go.
This is interesting.
The possessed controller.
I'm happy that you're finding this interesting.
So I take back what I said. The controller is not old. It's just possessed.
Okay.
Have you named the ghost that is possessing your controller?
Steve.
Steve. It is
Steve
very
is
nice
possessing
to meet you, Steve.
the
Thank
controller,
you for helping
yes.
me play Spyro. We'll have good times together playing games.
How long have I had that controller? I bet I've had that controller a good, 6 or 7 years. I've gotten a lot of good use out of it.
Yeah, you've had it for a little while now.
Yep. Now there's a rocket in this level, isn't there?
There is a rocket in this level.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Rockets are fun.
Oh, that sun is hot.
There's the ending already when there's so much more to find in this world.
Yeah, I think this is one where you can play off the disc.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide
We
there
actually
and find
have
out?
the disc somewhere here.
We do. Really need to find that.
If this controller was as old as me, I don't think it would be usable.
I don't know, Leah. Our original NES controllers still work.
Do you want to try to hook it to your computer?
No, because I don't have a capture card.
Hence my point.
Sparklies!
But, yeah, you do have a point. Our NES
Sparklies! Are you gonna make it? Oh, you barely made it.
I think I was born before the NES came out, though. What year was that?
The NES came out?
Yes.
85, I want to say. 84,
Okay, so I
85.
was not.
Let's see. Let's ask Google here. I think it was like 84, 85-ish.
Trivia time.
I was wrong, 83. It was
83.
even earlier
There
than
you
that.
go. So, yep, there you go.
I can see you. What about here? In the internet sense, where talking is typing and hearing is reading, yes, I can hear you by reading your words. But through here, no, I can't.
I just think of Doug from Up. I can smell you.
I can smell you.
I can smell you.
Enzo sounds like Ezio.
Oh, they said they can't hear. Oh, I see.
Oh.
No,
The
no,
highest point in
Snailman's
Clicktown.
answering Naruto.
You can get to almost anywhere from here.
Okay, is
I'd use that whirlwind there.
huh? Well, it's showing you should be able to hear me.
I think they were just responding to Naruto when they asked if they could hear.
Okay, so
Yeah, I goofed and I glanced and noticed that.
okay.
So that was just me.
Is the audio okay though? Because I can't.
Yeah, it's good to get a double opinion on that. So let us know if the audio is okay. Yeah, they can hear us. That chest right there. No, they're picking up too soon. What is better, Nintendo games or Sega or PlayStation? Each one has its gems.
That's a bit of a loaded question. It really is. But I will say that I think that the Nintendo games are okay. Well, that's really an unfair question because you're talking about different generations here. Now, if you're talking the NES generation, NES versus Sega, that was the big console war of the day. I think of the two, in particular, Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Of those two, I'm going to have to side with Super Nintendo. Even though I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up, I grew up with a Genesis, and I love the Sonic games. But for the most part, for games, I feel that the Super Nintendo had the more fun games in comparison. Of this generation, I'm a huge Sony fan, but I'm also, it's hard. It's really hard to choose between N64.
It's like you said, every one of them has their gems, has their
absolutely
wonderful games, and some of them it's just really hard to pick between.
But you know, I do have to say, the way that Nintendo crippled themselves because they were so worried about their property rights, their intellectual property rights, and their content, making sure that they can control it with the cartridges instead of the possibility of being pirated with the disc.
Right.
I mean, that limited them so much in the N64 era. And I mean, you look at Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII could not be released on the N64 because there was not near enough space on the N64 cartridge for it. And that's where I think Sony really took off and Nintendo missed the mark.
See, Ixie asked what our first PlayStation games were. We each got a different one, and for me it was Spyro. So what you're seeing right now was my very first PlayStation game.
And I can't remember what
Need for Speed.
It was Need for
Stakes.
Speed, that's right. So I got Need for Speed, High Stakes.
Yep.
Is what it was.
And we put hours into that one as well.
We did. We loved it. We loved doing the cops and you can call it cops and robbers, but you could either race each other and the cops would try and catch you, or one could be the racer and one could be the cop, and you could try and catch the other person.
That was fun.
Hi, Dalton! Hi!
You know, it's actually quite funny. I never have played Final Fantasy VII yet, and I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I love it. But yeah, I do know a little enough.
Yeah.
I watched a friend play it quite a bit, and the graphics do look pretty dated, but I mean, still back then, the graphics were good.
You know that.
And I've heard that it's a magnificent story nonetheless, and if you look at how it's stood up all these years, you know, it kind of speaks for itself.
The N64 PS1 era of gaming, it's like the awkward teen phase of video game development. You know, you start off with your NES, Super Nintendo generation, and there, you know, it's cute, and the limitations actually, there were some charming things made from it. But then you get here where you get to 3D gaming, and you hit this awkward teen phase where, you know,
It's true.
now
That's a good
looking
way to
back,
put it.
a Super Nintendo game still looks good, but a lot of games from this era look so dated because of how either pixely or in particular how the polygonal it looks. But it was a stepping stone. It was a stepping stone to something greater. And you compare FF7 to FF9. These are games that were made for the same system, but FF9 looks so much better than FF7 because Square took everything they learned from FF7 and everything they learned from FF8 and took it even farther with FF9. So each of these things were stepping stones and ways that they were able to improve themselves and improve the art of game making, because it is an art form.
It's pretty amazing
Choose
see
to
the
remember.
evolution of it, too.
I will be rhyming. Okay, I look forward to your rhymes,
Yeah,
Geek.
bring on the rhymes. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we are done with Clifftown.
Oh, well then we better go.
Yep.
The polygon look does have its own little charm. I agree, Snailman.
It does. And it works well with how cartoony Spyro the Dragon is, to be
So-
quite honest.
So, Robin, we actually haven't played FF10. Leah's played a little bit. I kind of started it, but we do have it
Yeah, we
for
have it for the PS4.
for the PS4, and we need to play it. We're busy playing FF15 right now, so.
We
but
like to jokingly call that one Road Trip Simulator.
Just spam the next button.
All right, go forth to your icy peaks.
Yay! I like Icy Peaks.
I think it's Icy Peaks, isn't it?
Something like that. Let's save some of these for tomorrow.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Ow! He hit me!
Hit you.
Get back here. Okay. Cannon time!
You're having too much fun. There's another guy on that cannon. He's gonna get you.
Yeah, I better get him.
Yes, you better get him.
Where are you? He's trying
to hit you.
He's trying. It's like, hey, stay still so I can hit ya. He's trying
he's
so
persistent.
hard.
He's determined.
Let's put an end to this sad affair here. Okay,
He
let's see.
stayed determined and he died in the end.
Let's get these guys here. All right, come on, move the cannon.
I love how we have jackalopes in this one.
I do too.
I don't know if they're
And
bunnies, but still.
fire!
Rabbits.
Got him.
Boom.
Is there anything else to get?
Bunnies. Actually, if you go over a little more, I think there's some stuff for you to hit, like a locked chest.
There is, I think. How long does this go? We go.
Till 10, I believe.
Yeah, we got another half hour.
Yep.
I do love Mario Kart 64.
Oh, Mario Kart 64.
I haven't got these guys yet. Yeah, you can't help but love Mario Kart 64.
Oh, no kidding.
I'll agree with that. N64 is a great console.
N64 has so many good games.
You know, these chests here where you have to flame it and then jump up, they're annoying, and I'm
Oh,
glad they
they're
got
so
rid of them.
annoying. Yes, I am so glad they got rid
This
of
is
them.
the only game those chests appear in, and
You gotta
good
admit,
riddance.
the concept was creative,
It is creative,
but
but it's
it was annoying.
it's annoying.
Hi, Spyro.
Hoy!
Fox the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you.
Here's the ass.
Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Because we know butterflies keep us nice and strong.
The plateaus that brought up Crash Team Racing. That was one of our next PlayStation games that we got.
We loved Crash Team
we
Racing.
Put so many hours into that one.
You know, it was the Crash ripoff on
You mean
Mario Kart 64.
Yes, yes.
Hi. And I'll be honest with you, Mario Kart 64 is a much better game than Crash Team Racing.
It is. I mean, we grew up with Crash Team Racing, but you know, after having played Mario Kart,
Yeah.
I definitely agree it's the better of the two.
But
And,
it was still a fun game.
since it's Mario Kart that's the more popular, who's your guys' racer if you played Mario Kart? Who do you
Good question.
I've always gone with the Koopa Troopa. Or when there wasn't Koopa Troopa, I picked Bowser, usually. But I love Link in the newer ones. I love how happy he looks.
He looks so happy, especially on his motorcycle.
He does.
We never played Crash Bash.
Yeah, I never played Crash Bash. Dr. Shemp.
Oh, I love Shemp.
I do too.
Like Dr. Shemp, not Shemp the Stooge.
I wasn't even thinking.
Yoshi!
About that. Yoshi, yes.
Yoshi's fun. Yoshi's Island is a lot of fun, but that's a Super Nintendo game.
I think it's hilarious to play as Yoshi in Super Smash because he
Oh, we're
eats the
talking
people
about-
and makes them eggs. No, we were talking about
Talking about the drivers, yeah, I just
yeah,
caught
we
that.
were talking about the drivers, but I was just
Dry
saying.
Bones, that's a fun one. You know, nowadays Link, of course, but I like to play as Luigi a lot of times.
Yeah, he did always play as Luigi. And Angry Geek, I agree. I would always pick Bowser because I loved the weight and to run over everybody.
Ow! I
Water
landed
hurts
too late.
you, or whatever that stuff
Okay,
is.
let's see. I think chickens. Yeah, I need some chickens. Oh no, it's not chickens. It's
Bunnies.
it's jackalopes.
You're killing bunnies.
just a gem there. Okay, any more? Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dow. Come on, there we go. That should be all of them.
Yep.
Okay.
And so, Icy Peaks is the other way.
Yeah, I passed it a little while ago, but I wanted to keep collecting.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. They exploded again. It's funny.
Okay. Hey, thanks,
Yeah, thanks.
Zach.
How was the cat?
Oh, the cat was fine.
Yeah, they've probably gone off to sleep on his bed.
And-
That's what they usually do.
And thank goodness the lamp is fine too.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Thank goodness both are fine.
And thank goodness it wasn't my 500 watt bulb. I used the 300 watts for the green screen, but I do have 500 watts that I use when filming, and that would have busted that bulb.
Yeah,
Right
they
away.
are very curious cats, so they often get into mischief.
Love this level. It's just so beautiful.
So
I
much.
love, cool colors, your blues and your purples. That's my favorite color scheme.
Just about any ice level in games, artistically, I absolutely
I do too.
And
That's
the
the
music
reason-
is often really cool too.
That's the reason why I love ice levels. Yeah, they're challenging, and I do enjoy the challenge, but it's the aesthetic that I really love. And winter, I love winter. I love Christmas time. Until Christmas is done, then I'm ready for spring again. Missed me. You're a thousands kid, a 2000 kid. I'm a 90s kid.
Yeah, we are 90s
Through
kids.
and through, we are 90s kids.
Oh, the 90s brought us so many interesting things.
Okay, so guys, if we have any 90s kids in here with us, or even any of the younger guys, feel free to answer. But did you have Nickelodeon or Disney Channel growing up?
We had Nickelodeon.
We had Nickelodeon.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big. Like me.
me.
Before charging those large enemies.
I remember that, going to my grandmother's, she had the Disney Channel, which was a real treat. But then we discovered Cartoon Network, and that was a really rare treat for us to see.
Oh, I love Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Because the time that we discovered Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon was kind of starting to do less of the cartoons. And we loved the fact that Cartoon Network was airing a lot of your classic cartoons, which we love. And then eventually Cartoon Network kind of became a network area, an identity of its own, and they had to spin off the older stuff into Boomerang.
Right.
Which was fine. But yeah, Nickelodeon, I remember the day, it was a huge day on Nickelodeon. They had this new thing called Nicktoons, and it was Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy,
Yep.
and it was huge.
Yeah.
I remember that day.
Good days. But, some of the cartoons that followed were good as well. I really liked Hey Arnold and Angry Beavers as well. I liked the fact that Hey Arnold was such a good kind of slice of life cartoon.
Of all the Nickelodeon cartoons, Hey Arnold is by far my favorite. I love that show. Almost said game. Ed, and Eddie. Now there is a classic good show. Yeah, don't even get me started on Teen Titans Go.
Spyro,
Yes.
some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Oh yes, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Fosters.
When I was younger, I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog, but at the same time, it is such a weird cartoon.
And can get annoying as well.
It can get annoying.
I still use that reference though.
Reference? Which one? Oh,
Stupid poll,
yes.
you made me look
Yeah,
bad.
all the time. I do give them props for being creative with mixing different media styles in, though, because you'll notice that, they had things that looked different with the graphics, and they were trying to be creative. And, you gotta appreciate that.
Yep.
Sometimes it was just so weird. Sometimes it was nightmare material.
Courage was scary for you. They had some interesting stuff.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so going back to Nickelodeon.
Yes, sorry.
Nickelodeon game shows. If you were a 90s kid,
Yes.
Nickelodeon was all about the game shows. They had them
Yes.
all, so many of them.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I was about to say favorite Nickelodeon game show, and I would probably Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was
Yeah,
such
it
a
was
fun
definitely
game.
mine.
Let me see if I can't stream and see your question in full, because I saw you'd said something. With these computer power, how long should key length be to be not decrypted via brute force attack? You know, I'm not really sure. I don't know much about the brute force attack and all that. Double Dare. Yes, Double Dare was fun.
I remember Double Dare.
I mean, I know that
Then there was
I know
Guts.
security is important. I don't know much about it, so let's just put it that way. I know enough to keep myself secure, but not the specifics.
Yeah, I have a little cousin, and probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, they were visiting, and I saw some of the cartoons she was watching, including Teen Titans Go and such. And you know, again, if you like those kind of cartoons, that's fine. But compared to what I grew up with, I kind of find them to be lacking. Keeping up in mind, I could just say it's a change in style, and you know, styles are different, but you know, preferences.
Here, Jim and Jim. Figure It Out was an interesting one, and that
Figure It Out was interesting.
That was a take on an old, like, 50s, 60s game show called What's My Line? But a really fun take on that.
How did it go? Did they have a specific word that if somebody said it, they would get slimed? I couldn't remember. I can't remember.
I think there was a specific word that
there
would
was a
make them get
specific
slimed.
word.
Yeah, the slime. If you were a 90s kid, you knew all about the slime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's with this ledge? Is there something important about
See,
this
Teen
ledge?
Titans, I enjoyed it when I was younger, but the Teen Titans Go just... No, I'm sorry.
Take you out? Okay.
It seems to be really popular with the younger generation. So, anyone figured out?
Almost.
But yeah, I was saying, you've got also Guts. They had Guts as well. That was
Guts, yep. The slime slide, that was... There was a lot of Double Dare with slides. They used slides a lot in Double Dare. Yes. That would be Nickelodeon's fault for obsessing us
It would be
with slime.
Nickelodeon's fault through and through.
Here we go. Here's why I got turned around. I'm gonna have to go backwards though because I know I missed some things. Ninja Turtles in the 80s.
Thank you for releasing me.
Mel, you're welcome. Ugh.
Gargoyles was a fun one too.
Yep.
Moving on to
Now,
cartoons.
Samurai. So Leah and I never watched Samurai Jack, and today we actually started the series. So
I saw a couple of episodes when I was quite a bit younger, but it's been years. So yeah, today we take our lunch breaks at the same time, and we needed something new to watch, so we decided to give Samurai Jack a try since we'd heard they'd recently finished it, or are finishing it or something.
yeah, I'm loving Samurai Jack. Absolutely loving.
Fluttershy, I could definitely see you loving Samurai Jack, especially due to the villain. That seems like, you know, the way his art style is, it seems like something you would really enjoy.
Aku was great. So the minute Aku started talking, I turned to Leah and said, "Well, Prince Zuko, you must be wise, Prince Zuko," because my favorite character in Avatar, our favorite character in Avatar is Uncle Iroh, who is voiced by Mako. And so I go onto IMDb because I knew it was that voice. And I go onto IMDb and I look it up, and sure enough, Mako voiced. What was his name? Huh? Aku. Mako voiced Aku. And that voice, it's so amazing to hear that voice again. He does such a great job voicing
He does a
Aku.
wonderful job with it.
Dragon here.
Thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, Gargoyles was really good. You know, I never really started watching it much until I was in high school. Shaylin kind of got me into it. Knew about it, just never really watched it until then. And I do miss it. It was a very good cartoon.
Mako was a great actor. Billy and Mandy.
Billy and Mandy. Yes. And I do have to say this one. Has anybody ever seen Mina and the Vampire? Or Mina and the Count? I can't remember which.
Mina.
That was funny. I love it. Was just it premiered on the what was it called? It was basically a segment where they ran.
Was it
different
cartoons?
shorts. Yeah, I think it was part of the cartoons, the Cartoon Fridays thing. So they would run different animated shorts, and Mina and the Vampire was one of them. And it was a brilliant cartoon. I love it. Cat is proud of you
guys.
Yay!
Okay, now there is a trick to this, and I gotta remember how to do it. Is there something up? Yeah, I think there is something up there. Let's see. What's this? No. Yes, there is something up there. Okay. Grab you. Oh, I forgot I have to get those things.
Now we've been talking about really good cartoons. What's a cartoon that you loved when you were younger, but you've recently watched and found it to be pretty cringeworthy?
Oh, I already know this, and I know you know which one I'm going to say, Leah, but I want to see what the chat says first.
Yeah.
Here's where we need to go. Chew.
Thank you for conveniently dropping your gym when you fell off.
Yes, I love it.
appreciate
It's like,
it.
I'm going to fall, but here's my gym.
Barney.
I
I think everybody finds Barney to be cringy when they get older.
But, yeah, I didn't like Barney as a kid even, so...
No, I was the one who watched Barney, and he would suffer.
Out of the way! Ah, I thought I got out of the way in time.
One of the ones for me
I
would
just lost sparks.
definitely be the original adventure series of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I loved that one as a kid, but when you try to watch it when you're
Which
older,
one?
The Adventures, Sonic Adventures.
Oh, Sonic Adventures,
It just,
wow.
it's brain mush. It just melts your mind. Now, Sonic Saturday AM is something completely different.
A
It's
brilliant,
much better.
brilliant show.
But yeah, Adventures, just loved it as a kid, but
Yeah,
no.
it's enough to melt your brain, Adventures is.
I'm pretty sure you were going to say something else, yes?
Yes, for me, Tiny Toons.
Yep, that's what I thought.
You know, growing up, Tiny Toons and Animaniacs were two huge shows. And of the two, I preferred Tiny Toons. Animaniacs was okay, I enjoyed watching it, but, yeah, Tiny Toons is where it was at. But now growing up, I go to Tiny Toons, I'm like, wow, I thought this was better.
Yeah,
And I go to
even-
Animaniacs, and it's like, oh, this show is great. Animaniacs ages so well.
We even sat down to find something to watch while having supper a couple of years ago. And we just decided, let's pull up Tiny Toons. This was great, and we started going, and it was just...
No!
We couldn't last 5 minutes through it, so...
We need to give Chowder a try.
I did see a couple of episodes of Gumball, and it had its moments.
Gumball was interesting.
Gumball is another one of those where they combined a lot of media styles into the cartoon, and you have to appreciate the creativity with that.
Easy does
but
it.
I'm also picky with animations too, so
Easy does it.
I have my preferences, but I try to keep an open mind.
I almost missed that. He almost got me there. I gotta be careful about that guy. Okay.
Now, a show that we were really into when we were way young, that you never see anything of anymore, is Eureka's Castle.
Oh man, now that was a Nick Jr. show,
That wasn't Nick Jr.
and that we loved that as kids.
You just don't see it.
Take you out. There we go.
It's kind of like it didn't even exist.
Oh, I missed these gems here.
Yep. Oh, Power Rangers.
Go. Did we have a problem with the stream there? Oh, we did have a slight problem, but it looks like it's picking back up.
Shaylin says, who did it, Castor or Pollux? I don't know. Castor is the more innocent one, but he's the one who's more likely
It was
to get into
Castor.
trouble. Pollux is the more conniving one, but he kind of minds his own business at the same time.
Yeah, thanks. We had a slight hiccup, but we are back and we are good.
Yay!
Should probably get that over here.
Yeah, Castor has recently become very obsessed with staring at the computer monitor and the TV. If anything's moving, he just gets completely obsessed and has to be sitting right in front of it.
Okay, guys, if you have cats, guys, get on YouTube and search cat games. And there are some amazing videos that you can let your cat watch, and they will go insane. Trust me.
You watched Power Rangers on my spare computer? I know there were some things you watched, but I don't remember
Done
Power
well,
Rangers
Spyro.
being one of them.
Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
That's
I'm
right.
ready, all right. Ready for what?
Ready for what?
Don't review cartoons, but your critic does. Ooh, I need you guys. Bats, bats. Another bat. One more. There we go. Another one. Is there another one? No, there's not. Okay. Let's see. And that puts us here.
I really loved the older days of TV.
Oh, looks like we've already been here. Oh, I see where we're at. Okay.
You know, he is persistent.
Yes, I am.
I remember
Hamtaro. Who didn't like Hamtaro? My goodness.
It's Hamtaro time.
I mean, if that show wasn't inspired by Japan, I don't know what was. Okay.
Wallace
Love
and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yes.
Okay, I think this is where I glide down to there.
Yes.
Let's try that.
We had a VHS tape of the
Got
episode
it.
of Wallace and Gromit that involved the penguin. And we watched that one so many times.
Let's see. That one was
The Wrong
Trousers. Ah, I love that pink one.
There was that one, and then there was the one with the sheepdog who was actually a robot, remember?
Yeah. Oh, Close Shave.
Close shave.
But I'm gonna upload here sometime Caster's latest trick, or his latest video, which is a video of Caster watching a video of Caster watching a video of Caster watching a video of Caster.
And we'd like to make it also watching a video of Caster watching a video of Caster.
Yes.
We just haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay, so I'm back at the beginning here. Now I
Cats are
believe,
hilarious.
if I am correct in thinking this, I think I can jump off of this and float all the way around here, and there is something. You guys ready? Leap of faith here.
Do or die.
Yes, I was so right.
3 lives. You know, I enjoyed the first Shrek movie. The other one was okay, but I just wasn't a big fan of it for any of the ones that followed.
Shrek got to be way too long. You know what? I didn't go back and unlock the chest while I was back there. I think that's the only thing I have to do is go unlock that chest.
Shame on you. Yeah, with the Shrek, it just kind of feels like they're turning it into the Land Before Time with all the sequels.
Yep.
I heard it came out with its 15th sequel recently.
Oh, wow, yeah. I have the key. There we go. This should be it.
Oh yeah, Fluttershy and I were talking just recently. We saw
3, 4,
that
5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! That's it.
we saw recently on Netflix they have taken the Spirit, Stallion, and the Cimarron, and sorry if I said that wrong, but they have made a Netflix series out of it. And out of morbid curiosity, I went and watched the trailer, and it's totally against the character of any of the characters of that movie. It's just
Spirit was all about being free.
Spirit was all about being free, and this TV show is about a little girl riding him.
Okay.
And it's terrible CGI. But it is, in all fairness, it is made for little girls, and little girls, little boys, all children aren't going to be as picky about the graphics, so.
That hurts. That just hurts to think about.
It does. It really does. Because it just goes so much against his character, you know? He wanted to be free and go home and be with his herd. Or whatever a group of horses is called.
All right, guys. Well, you know what? That is going to end it for us. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. It is so good to be back into Spyro and to be playing this game again. I'm so excited to be able to play through this game with you guys. Now, I hope you guys have fun tonight, because tomorrow night we are starting Banjo-Tooie. Again, that is going to be a blind stream.
Yes.
I have never played Banjo-Tooie. It's going to be fun. So you guys be sure to come back tomorrow night.
Yep, and I will see you guys in the chat during Banjo-Tooie.
That's right.
So,
So guys, remember, if you want to support the stream, check out my Patreon, and if you want to keep the chat going after we're done, join the Bakuda crew. Links are in the description, and remember to come back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central Time, where we are going to kick off Banjo-Tooie. Until then, guys, you have a great night, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.